So let's talk about finding and defining your niche, a place, employment, or activity for which a person or thing is best suited. We talked about demographics and psychographics, and really finding a niche that you enjoy working with. So kind of the example before was, let's say we want our general market to be advanced degree professionals. That's the market. The segment would then be medical professionals. Let's say that's the choice we made. And then a subsegment of that is physicians, and then our niche might be neurologist in San Diego for 10 plus years. If they've been practicing in that area as a neurologist for 10 plus years, the odds are good that they have some resources. Right? So you can see the difference between successful professionals. So a lot of you, when you talk about who you are in an elevator speech, you'll say, I work with successful families, individuals, which means everybody. But we can go through an exercise here of saying, okay, what kinds of professionals or families or individuals, and trying to get a little bit more specific. This is generally one of the things that really throws people off their game in terms of being uncomfortable. The thought of being that specific sounds limiting, right? And this is an honest, open conversation as always, so of course it sounds limiting. If you're in a town of 4,000 people, this is probably not going to be right for you. San Diego, not a town of 4,000 people. How many clients can you manage? Just per advisor, let's just come up with a number. Let's say 100 is the statistics, good language. The statistics say, you'd think I'd been drinking at lunch, between 60 and 80, if you believe the statistics. And we see people manage 100 very efficiently, but you get beyond that, I think we can all agree it gets a little challenging. So let's say that you can manage 80 or 100 people per advisor. You have 80 seats on your bus. How many of your seats are filled up with people that don't meet your profile for an ideal client? Which means that you don't have the time to go out and find the clients who should be on your bus, because you're busy checking the email and having the meetings and answering the questions, and you're answering 6 types of questions because some of your clients are doctors, and some of them are widows, and some of them are accountants, and they all have different issues. Now here's the power in a niche. We have a client. We did a client demographic study, which is one of the things you can certainly do. But we just went through their client list as part of one of your exercises, and we started identifying what the characteristics of the clients were. And we found out that in this particular case, 80+% of his clients were doctors. And we said, we think we should focus on doctors. And he was like, oh, what about everybody else? And I said, who cares about everybody else? If we're attracting 80% of our clients as doctors without trying, imagine what would happen if we tried, if we talked to them, if we went to them in their space, right? To use